Before we go, Ashley Moore, you want it down the front of the grandstand. And I'm just going to read the rules out, because this one is a semi-finals. Ash, it's all sorted. It's the semi-final.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Michael Shaw here, joined with Les Roberts from Cabbage Tree Island fame. Les, bit of a shame you couldn't quite make it 3 in a row. What's it feeling down with the boys? What was the chat?
Yeah, no, the boys are a little disappointed, but that's how the knockout goes, and Cavalry turned up ready to go, so good on them and good luck to them in the grand final.
Good on you, great sportsmanship, as we've got a big semi-final here with a couple of the red hot teams here, with the Tabulam Turtle Divers in the orange going up against the Dunghutti Bunjalung brothers in the red, gold and black. As Dunghutti have got the ball here, trying to work it out of their own half. 2 20-minute halves here this afternoon. It's still morning. We're approaching 12 o'clock here today. The sun's out in full force. Les, you were saying it's pretty warm out there?
Yeah, it was pretty warm this morning, so it's getting even hotter now, so the boys will be looking for some quick interchanges so get a bit of a roll on.
And I haven't picked up on the rules. What is the interchange rule? Is it unlimited?
Unlimited interchange, yep. You can change whenever you like.
Okay, so we do see on the bench, just looking out the front of the comms box here, looking at the Dunghutti bench, they got what, 8, 9 blokes down there warming up. So how many guys did you have on the bench?
Yeah, we had about the same as 25 players in the team, so there's plenty of reserves there, so they'll be going all out and getting the fresh reserves on.
So you big fellas can go out and give it your all and come back and have a quick orange juice on the side?
That's it, quick 5 minutes, get off.
That's always. We got some Tabulam running out, still 0-0, a minute 20 into the first half. Here, Tabulam in the orange, running out, pushing hard, their famous orange colours. Couple of good girls matches here. And now
got Lukey Walker here, dummy half for Tabulam. He's been handy out of dummy half, so you have to keep an eye on him.
Dunghutti looked really good in their earlier game this afternoon, going up. Who they play? But
yeah, Wall Street Warriors.
They did, and they put a bit. Oh, what a shot! They put a bit of a towel on the Warriors, who were kept scoreless, and yeah, what was it, 24, 22-0. Would have been a shock to the system for them after putting on so many points yesterday.
They're a good team, the Bunjalung Dunghutti team, so
certainly
this is going to be a good game here, because Tabulam, they always turn up ready to go. They've got a lot of handy players there too, so should be a cracker. And they're a bit fresher too, Tabulam.
Tabulam they haven't had a game today, so they're feeling, as you said, feeling a bit fresher, but I saw some of those Dunghutti boys up around me in the scorer's booth. These are big fellas, and they look fit and strong. And as you said, with the unlimited interchanges, they will have some fresh players out there and be able to go hard and fast. Just as they concede a penalty, and Tabulam are going to have it about 30 metres out from their try line. It's going to be played here by Luke Walker. Dummy half position, big Guy Lanston.
Yeah,
away. He puts in the yards. But you reckon he's going to have any time off? See, some of these like the big players who are used to playing big minutes in the NRRRL, they might go the full 40 out there, or a quick breather.
They might have a quick breather. It's a different style of footy. It's very fast.
It is, isn't it? You've got to score early. So important to get those early tries, as we know. Ooh, big, fast, hard-charging run there by
Grant Stevens.
That's it. Charging over, and they're in good field position here, looking dangerous. Taking it left. Number 10, Daniel Ross, fending off. Lots of offloads in this game compared to in this style of competition, this knockout comp. Trying to get rid of always put into maybe a dangerous position there. Flipped over, and he's hit his head and neck on the deck there. Concerned Dunghutti player. Going over and have a look to him.
Interesting to see if it's a penalty.
From where I was sitting, it looked like a penalty. Went above the horizontal for my liking, and looks like he just came down on that neck shoulder region there, which is so dangerous. But he seems to be moving around there. Does Nick McGrady.
Pretty handy footballer too, Nick McGrady. They'll be hoping he's all right here.
It's going to be important. Those
Hopefully he's all right here.
fast, strong bodies, and he's just going to have a quick breather. Pat on the
good
back.
sportsmanship there.
Yeah. Is it pretty friendly out there? What was the mood in your game?
Mate, she gets pretty fiery. There's a bit of push and shove, but everyone loved each other after the game, so it's not too bad.
All the teams are having a good, nice photo after the team. Just as Tabulam aim for the corner, get it through hands. He's trapped with it. Dunghutti
Great
defence. Just mauled him with 5 blokes all around him and forces him out over the line. It was telling and a little dangerous there from Tabulam, getting right in that Cody Hart, aiming for that corner post. Didn't quite get there, but that'll lift the spirits of the boys. They know they can attack that line. Dunghutti going to have to show some of the resilience they did in keeping the Wall Street Warriors to to scoreless line before, as the scrum gets packed right on Dunghutti's 10-metre line. Well, Dunghutti, what do you got to do in this position when you're buried down in your own line here?
Just going to try and get them going forward first and then get a roll on and probably try and get a kick here and see if they can just turn the momentum and play down the other end.
As they do, playing one-out shots here. Yards taken. They're working. Dunghutti.
Kelly here, scoops from dummy half.
Just got ankle tapped there. He was dangerous in his previous game today. Comes up with a wry smile. As Dunghutti player just gets an offload there. Looks like it's gone backwards. Ref lets it play on.
We'll have to keep an eye on that Tabulam. Rich Roberts, he's a pretty handy footballer. He's been around knockouts. He's pretty experienced.
Charge towards over the halfway line up to the 40-metre line. They work it to the short side. Kick goes up. Big bomb. Caught safely by the long. Oh, jeez. I thought he was caught pretty high there. He's lucky not to get a touch by a couple of the Tabulam players. But that's going to just help Tabulam get it down the field, get out of danger zone. The big curly locks there of the... Who's that Tabulam player? We can't quite catch a number. I think it might be Eddie O'Connor, like one of their wingers.
Just had a quick shout out here. Cody Walker's tuning in from the Bunnies. He's backing the Turtle Divers here today, so shout out to Cody Walker.
Up the Bunnies.
Up the Bunnies.
Looking forward to their next match. You've got a shot at taking the premiership this year. Who's your team? Who's your NRRRL team?
I'll go for the Knights, but we won't talk about them.
Maybe next year.
Here we go, Timmy Torrens here's taking the tap and going.
Oh, and he's just unfortunately lost that ball. He's claiming for a strip, but he hasn't got it. As Brian Kelly gets tackled right on the halfway line. They go short side. Looking for a quick, good run there. Bustling run. Busts through a few tackles there. Here's Richard Roberts. Gained valuable yards up to 35 metres out from the try line. Good little offload. Steps back on the inside. Great head. Oh, as he kept that, he's just gone to ground there.
Just missed it.
Very enterprising play there by the Tabulam player. Saw an opportunity for an intercept, and there was no one back there to perhaps put the tackle on. Looking good from both teams. Still 0-all. 8 minutes in. 20-minute halves. If it's a draw, as we've said, it will be whoever scored the first try walks away with the bickies. Scrum's packed. Dunghutti working their way good.
Good offload from Justin Shillington.
He played.
He's Burke Warriors player in the big knockout.
He played a really good second half against the Warriors. A little bit quieter in the first part, but just came home strong. And one of those big bodies come on hard and fast in the second half of a game.
Here we go. Kelly's gone to dummy half.
He's just going to be just held up there, just shy of the line. They're going to play the ball. Going right through the hands. Big cutout pass to the winger. He just steps and jumps. Defence was there. He's sprinting. He's a full head of steam. And then that's Brian Kelly. Tackled right. And they go right. Go short. He's got to be. Oh.
Great defence on the line there. Good scramble from Tabulam.
They're throwing everything at them here, Dunghutti, but unable to just get over that all-important, what a well-weighted kick that just sits up right on the line, tackled, and Guy Lanston's just able to hold the ball over the try line. A big scoot from dummy half there. Here's Cody Hart, and he's tackled 5 metres out. They work it left, right up the centre of the field. Big, strong tackle defensive shot by 3 Dunghutti players. Just drops Aaron Walker right on the 10-metre line. Lanston again putting up his hand. Plenty of yardage, 19 metres out. Good defence here by Dunghutti. Strong run, another good 10 yard. I think he might wincing in pain a little bit, but they're tough. Is that Grant Stevens?
Here we go, little chip from Tane Robinson. He's got it back.
Well weighted.
He's
Tane
gone
Robinson
again.
goes again. He's got players to beat, but he backed himself with a kick. It's very well weighted, and it's Dunghutti player
Brett Kelly.
Kelly's going to have to walk it out over the dead ball line. Wow. What a boot, what precision. Great kicking there.
Yeah, smart little play there from Tane Robinson. Little chip in behind.
That'll lift the Turtle Divers and puts them in a good position here with the ball. We're 10 and a half minutes in, 9.5 to play in the first half. No timeout, no 10 minutes for the half time. And it is going to be longer final. So the final will be extended from 20-minute halves to 30-minute halves. So that's going to test the fitness of the players out there on these.
Gone for the short dropout, yeah.
Short dropout hasn't come up good for them. So dangerous position here for the Turtle Divers to attack. And attack they do right up the centre. Lost ball though. Really see the smiles on the Dunghutti Bundjalung brothers' faces and slaps all around. They know they've been let off the hook there. Rubbing on the head. Geez, they're really pumped about that. Error on the Turtle Divers' part. They're going to pack the scrum.
Looks like Bundjalung are looking to put some fresh players on here, so.
A couple of players lurking around the sideline. There's 3 of them. So you can just swap sweeps out at a time, can you?
Yeah, you can
do whatever you want.
As much as you like.
Makes it interesting. Play the ball, Bundjalung, work it right through the hands of Kelly, and it's just gone to ground there. Right on the sideline. So those pats on the back, they were getting pretty creative for those.
Another good chance here for Tabulam.
It's a good chance. Dunghutti going to have to try to defend their line like Tabulam did at the other end of the field.
So important to get that first try too. If there's a draw, that goes to the first try. So Tabulam be looking to get over here.
We haven't seen too many teams come back from behind, putting a try on early in this competition thus far. Tabulam work it right. Oh, she's just fallen in that tackle and yeah, hard. Luke Torrens, he's gone himself with his little bun there. They go short side, turn back in and hit hard again is Alan Avery. Stands up, play the ball, they're worth the short side again. They like it out there. Big Timothy Torrens. Tackled 5 metres shy. What's it? 3 tackles to go. Play the ball. Get the big bodies in close. Dunghutti doing well. Defend the line. Good hard defence. Pass it wide. Little chip goes in behind, but caught on the full by Shillington. Hands. I think. He's managed to offload. He's want to be careful here. And the ball's gone to ground but stripped. The referee's called 6 again, and they offload dangerously forward there, maybe.
Throwing the ball around, do they?
And not trying to throw it around right on their own line. Keep moving forward. Forward's the only way, says Brian Kelly, as he charges up to the 45-metre mark on the field. They go in blindside. Just run from dummy half there. Russell Lardner.
Oh, nearly got a strip there.
And I've noticed a lot more stripping attempts in this format. You want the ball.
Yeah, just looking to attack even when you're defending.
Yeah, that's it. Good run as Richard Roberts evades to tackle, getting good yardage.
Will James here on the charge.
Just angling back in towards trying to get in behind the ruck there. Coming to the open side, big spiralling passes going along the spine. This bloke, what's his name? 13, Chris Piper. He had a really good game this morning.
Yeah, Chris Piper, he's been around a bit. I think he played with Newcastle All Blacks last year, the team that won it. So
Okay.
I'll be looking for him to do a bit of work here.
Kick goes off, the boot goes right. It's knocked on there by Tabulam. So Dunghutti going to have another.
I think we've got a penalty here. Penalty to Tabulam. Offside.
Okay. So got off the hook there because Tabulam player put his hand out to try to collect, but it's been knocked forward. But as he said, there's an offside call. So Tabulam pull it out and get the kick for touch, and they're going to be going from 30 metres off their own line.
Doing a bit of work here, Guy Lanston.
He is. He works hard in all forms of the game. Chews up a lot of metres, and it's very handy to have those big, strong centres who can come in and take a bit of heat off the forwards and take those hits later on in the tackle count, or even early on in the tackle count.
Yes, us front rows, we love them getting in there.
As Tabulam work it left, Matt swinging arm,
Strong defence here.
high, play on, come back towards the centre of the field, kick goes up, and it looks like it hasn't quite. It did go, yeah. Just Dunghutti player let it go down, and he takes a really quick tap. It didn't quite hit his mark. Referee's going to call him back to take. He's not happy about it though. Here's big Tremaine Spry as his Spry takes it up and just falls short of the 30-metre line. They work it right.
Got Alan Roberts coming on here now for the Bungelang Dunghutti team. They'll be looking for him to get a bit around the ruck.
Still 0-all, 3.5 minutes left to play in the first half. Close contest, anybody's game, and we know that vital first try is yet to be scored, so it's still up for grabs. As Kelly's just speared into the ground, come back working towards the centre of the field. Good short flat ball there. It's been called forward. Gonna have a bit of a cuddle and catch up on the ground there. Okay, and we've just been informed, this being the semi-final, it is 30-minute half, so we do have another just under 15 minutes in this half of the Turtle Divers versus the Dunghutti Bungelang brothers. And they're going to pack a scrum 25 or so metres out from the Tabulam try line. Tabulam to feed the scrum. Just the forward pass of Dunghutti. As the ball goes in. Ball played, they're walking it back to the centre. Big strong run up over 23. Tate and Hickens. Stand on the ground, they work it short side.
Good defence.
Oh, jeez, it's going to get taken back about 8 metres. In a very strong two-man tackle there by Dunghutti.
Rich Roberts.
Good tackle, and the kick goes up.
Here we go, it's a bit of a break here for the fullback.
He wants it. Spry, very good one-on-one legs tackle. He's standing tall in a day. Is he being held? Hasn't been caught out.
Oh, offload.
He's a big, strong lad. I was just standing next to him. We might get done for a shoulder charge there. You want to be careful. The refs are calling them. He hasn't. Ready, play on. Aims his run back in towards the back of the ruck there.
They're trying to get him on the back foot here.
They are. There's a lot of quick play of the balls here from Dunghutti. Good breaks. They get another quick play of the ball here, which they have scooped. Are going to get offside and 6 again, are they? They are. They just caught the markers off guard.
Getting a bit of speed around the ruck here now, the Bungelang Dunghutti team.
Shape up. They're not going to take the 2. They want the 4 points. Oh, and it could be right here. Oh, what? Oh, that was desperation defence by Tabulam. They've held him short, just shy of the line. They've still got plenty of tackles up their sleeve. They go for another barnstorming run under the post, but held up.
Good work, good scramble there from Tabulam.
Oh, if Tabulam can hold them out this set, it's going to inspire a bit of confidence. Come back to play the ball on the 10-metre line. Chris Piper plays it, they move it right, out to Kelly, and he's got time to offload. They've got numbers there, and he's going to dive to the line.
Gone out.
He dives.
Touchy's got the flag up here, so bad luck there from the Dunghutti Bunjalung team.
There's no bunker here at Lismore. He wasn't that confident, but the toucher was right on the mark. He dove for it. Good work by both teams. So they're gonna bring it out for a scrum right on the 10-metre line. Tabulam's feed, they're still buried down in their own 20-metre zone. And they're gonna want to put some serious pressure on here, and they've got a bit of momentum on in this game now with their field position, but it can change at any moment.
They've got a bit of speed out wide, the Bunjalung Dunghutti team with Clarence Kelly. I'm surprised they haven't brought him into the game yet. They'll be trying to get the ball in his hands soon, I reckon.
Wait a bit of time and tire out some of those Tabulam legs.
Good run forward there.
Certainly was getting him out data. Unfortunately, it looks like he's lost it. The touchy saw it clear, and he might, don't know what he's going to call here. From my eyes, he just lost it cold. Yep.
Strip.
Okay, so he's called a strip, so gives Tabulam a bit of a piggyback out of their own half. They're going to get a kick for touch here. Eight and a half minutes left to go in this first half as the kick goes right up to the halfway part.
Here goes Lanston again.
Lanston once again
Doesn't want to
taking a
charge.
bit of a hit off the forwards. Probably wishes he was in the front row. He loves it. As Tabulam, that's what a front row looks like when they run. Good run there from Tayden Hickling. So it's Tayden and Tyler Hickling. I take it they're brothers.
Yeah, I think they're cousins.
Cousins,
yeah.
cool. Two T Hicklings. As the ball comes right throughout the field. Oh, big.
Charge there, Nick McGrady. Ooh.
Great. Oh,
He's got a penalty.
dangerous. Do you take the two now? You've tried to penetrate for this long and no one's getting through. Yeah, they're pointing it.
I'd go a tap here, but we'll see. They might want to take the two. It's been a bit of a close game. They might want to just get on the board.
It's been a close game with both teams failing to cross the line after multiple attempts. Bit of concern for one of the Dunghutti players. He's just down on the ground getting a bit of a shower on his head, cooling the head. It's hot out there.
He'll be right. It's the old veteran Alan Roberts. He's up. He's ready to go.
Just having a bit of a breather. He knows how this works. What are they going to do, Tabulam? They're going to have a...
They're going to go on the attack here.
attack, even when you're defending. That's what you say, Loz?
Yeah, mate. Just go for them points.
6 points or nothing. Dunghutti looking to defend this. Come right.
Good defense.
Charge back. Just push back 10 metres. He's not a small fella either. Work it right. Cut out pass to Lanston. Lanston held put down right on the 10-metre line. Bit of a protest from some of the Tabulam players. A bit of argy-bargy.
Good defence there from the Bunjalung team.
Yeah, tough hit. They didn't. No points after that big charge. Good defence. Yeah, those 6 points out. The try is so important. Unable to come up with it. I think they keep stirring up the ref. They're all mates, keep pushing each other around, and then the ref freaks out that a biff's going to break out. They're 15 metres out here. Dunghutti, as they try to work it out of their own 20 zone. Good tackle there from the marker. Keeson, no metres gained. Brian Kelly going to scoot himself from dummy half, just collared many meters gained, but just manages to scramble up to the 30-meter line. A little hop, skip, and a jump.
Dangerous Brett Kelly. Keep an eye on him.
It's good from Dunghutti. Very nice flat ball there onto big Owen Roberts, who bursts over the halfway point. Dunghutti charge out the field, a little chip and chase into a bit of space behind the defensive line, but gathered very well by, I haven't got this bloke's number, he's plays really
Walker.
well. Walker with the curly locks, he's got good safe hands back there, and he works well. Guy Lanson charging over, what is it, number 3?
Missing it on team sheet. Not too sure.
Oh, I think he's Eddie O'Connor. I think he's number 5, playing in 5.
Play for Casino Cougars, I believe.
This Tabulam move it left, looking to penetrate this.
Big Grant Stevens through the middle. Plays for South Grafton Rebels in Group 2.
Strong defence. Moving left. Four and a half minutes left to play. As the big bomb goes up by, I think that's Torrens, and
good
safe
take.
hands there by King. On the line still 0-all. Vital first try yet to be scored.
Here we go, Clarence Kelly.
Clarence Kelly, here we go. Oh, just collared.
Lukey
He's
Walker.
not going to like it. A few smiles in the tackle. He's just collared and tossed into the dirt. Two penalty, 2 done.
Good break there from Clarence Kelly. We talked about him before. They were going to try and get him into the game. He's got a bit of speed, so they'll be looking to give him a bit more ball.
One of those body types really got a bit of muscle to him as well, and really fast, hard to tackle, and
Fast and strong.
Yeah. Make those line breaks and bust through tackles, and then got the pace to run away and score. A lot of depth in this Dunghutti bench, just looking from up here.
Good game here.
It certainly is. One of the longest, score-free periods as well, but it's made it even more interesting. Very big, strong arm wrestle happening out there, end to end. Referees having a chat to a couple of players there. Dunghutti, they're going to kick for touch.
Just under 3 minutes to go.
Good kick. Work it in, good strong. Straight up. Alvin Roberts busts through the first line of defence and is eventually brought down just shy of the 20-metre line. Another good run.
Oh, he's dropped the ball here, I think, Tyrone Kelly.
Tapping off the hook. A few mistakes. They're going to try to work it up the centre table. Tit for tat here at Oaks Oval in Lismore, in the Lismore Aboriginal Rugby League Knockout Carnival. Plenty of action yet to come. Strong semi-final with no clear advantage in this game thus far. Work it left, short side.
Tackle.
Went to pass, thought the better of it there. There's Daniel Ross. Kick goes in, it's high. Ooh. Oh, he's copped something to the eye, couldn't see. Got it, pushed through.
Good field position here.
It is, it's a good chance just before half time, 2 to go. Right.
Here's Clarence Kelly now.
Bobs and weaves and pushes his way through.
Trying to milk a penalty there.
Right, just nothing seems to be able to get through. The ball's on the ground. The referee's called his whistle and it's a knock on. Tabulam, we're going to get the ball with a minute and a half left in the first half. Score's still 0-all. What a game. It's good, nice and
Two
tense.
boys having a bit of a breather here. It must be pretty hot out there.
Real hot. It's 28 degrees I'm getting here.
28 degrees.
Oh, that's warm.
That's warm.
Direct sunlight. Feels like 29. There's a very, very slight northerly wind, which is a warm wind. Yeah, you can't feel, you can look at the treetops around the ground here. There's not much happening. Oh, beautiful tackle by Dunghutti. Kelly, they're right out of the scrum. Runs around Brett and just
Got a
manages
penalty
to
here from the scrum.
strip the ball as well. He might have broke too early. Offside, so Tabulam get away with it. Tan Robson kicks for touch. It's to another 10 metres.
Here, so
20 seconds to go. We could be scoreless at half time. Run. Won't go to ground. Still fighting for it.
Tim Torrance.
Ball's played close to the eastern touchline. 2 metre gain there by Thomas Walker. And that'll be, siren goes for half time. Oh. And that's it. That's Tremaine Sprite tackled right on half time. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a very short turnover, and we're going to come back for the second half of this semi-final between the Tabulam Turtle Divers and the Dunghutti Bundjalung brothers.
Shapira Simon, if he's in the ground, can you go to the front gate, please? Tabulam Rhythm. The Corokai ladies team, can you come and get your team sheet and get it signed, please? The Corokai team, ladies game. Lorraine Williams, come forward.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You're here with Mark Goff Media. I'm Michael Shaw, and I'm joined with Les Roberts of the Cabbage Tree Island fame. How you doing this afternoon, Les? What do you see in this game? 0-0, half-time. Who's going to win it? How do they have to do it?
I don't think I can pick a winner here at the moment. It's been a good game, so I think we just have to wait and see here.
So first of the semis, this will put through one of these teams into
the final against Cubberwee. So Cubberwee have gone straight through to the final. So the winner of this will play Cubberwee in the final, in the grand final.
It's all on the line here, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for the kickoff of the second half. 30-minute halves with time off, no extra time. First try wins. If you have scored the first try, you will be declared the winner in the case of a draw. Not sure exactly what happens if it's 0-0, but
I think I heard it's our first penalty of the game.
Okay.
That's what I heard before, but I'm not too sure there.
Not sure who received the first penalty. We'll have to go check with our statistician step behind us, just as big hits put on the Daniel Ross of Tabulam there. Tabulam in the orange. Just made a bit of a handling error there, disguised as a kick. And Dunghutti will get early possession here in the second half. And in a pretty dangerous field position here. Patch on the back, so referee can call time off. There's going to be a scrum packed 35 metres out from Tabulam's line. Couple of star players standing out as spread it right.
Good tackle. Young Timmy Torrens, good tackle.
Did one-on-one tackle right at the pivot point, picked him up, didn't quite slam him in the ground to the dramatic effect he was looking for, but it was an effective tackle nevertheless, as Dunghutti make a bit of a line break here early on, but the defence has come over the top and he's nearly lost the ball. He has lost it. Good, strong defence. He's not happy with that. That's the way the cookie
from Rich Roberts
crumbles. Rich Roberts concedes a penalty, and Tabulam dodge a bullet there with a strong Dunghutti attack coming at them early in the second half, right on their 10-metre line. So they're going to have to do a good job to work it out of their danger zone here this afternoon.
Guy Lanston's lined up for another charge here for Tabulam.
He is, isn't he? He looks ready to run it like a number 8. Here he goes. He's not going to pass it. Bus over the 10-metre line. They keep working it right. He's number 5. He's done his hair up now.
Eddie O'Connor. Oh, he's offloaded.
Connor has put a bit of a hair tie up to keep the wavy locks out of his face. So Lanston goes again. Always putting his hand up, wants to work. Come back to the left. Charges towards the halfway line. That is a good run from the big number 11 there of Owen Roberts. Work it right. Second run of the half, and he's hit somewhat high. Getting a bit of an extra attention. He's copped a few high. This is his second high shot.
And a bit of back chat here, so he's marched from 10.
He's got fingers up to the lips. It's a second shot, high shot that that Eddie O'Connor's copped. He's a tough lad. He's up. He wants to go again. Big, good barging run there by
Taden Hickling.
Hickling. Work it to the right. Good. Ooh, that was an old school hit by Tylen Hickling. Goes right. Cutting back in well and just attacking that little sensitive area. Behind the ruck is Daniel Ross. Continue working right. Big long balls. Cut out pass there. They've got it. They can see a hole there. Tabulam put the first points on the ball with the 4-pointer right in the corner. Cut out pass. Diving over the line. Happy as Larry.
Good work there from Guy Lanston. He's in everything at the moment.
Sure is. Managed to take Tweed Coast Raiders into the... They were in the final against Ballina. Oh,
no, they went to the semi-finals this year. I'm not too sure how far it was.
Who was it? Oh, it was Mustangs.
I think they beat Coogin in the first week and then
they did.
Bowed out the next week.
Heavily involved in the Tweed Coast Raiders campaign, who did take out the premiership in 2018. So now O'Connor's got a tricky kick from the eastern touchline. Couldn't get any further closer to the touch. So he's going to try to put his team 6 points ahead. Turtle Divers with that vital first try. There's a lot of Tabulam supporters out there. Had a couple of young tackers out here who would be stoked with that. They're running around causing havoc on the microphone earlier before doing the ladies' games. They're all back in Tabulam for a win for your orange shirts out there. As O'Connor lines this one up. Right on. Touchline does
start that Tabulam would have won it there. They've got first points on the board.
The time not blown off yet. Takes his time. He lines up, strikes. He's got the distance and it's just brushed, blown over the face of the goals. Score remains 4 points. Turtle Divers 0 to Dunghutti. That's a good opening statement by the Turtle Divers. Should settle the nerves a bit, but you can trust Dunghutti come out firing here as they got a good kick-off that goes right into the in-goal area. Not much hang time. Oh,
good defence there.
Hit.
Poor King.
Drives him back to the 10-metre line. So work it right. Tackled hard, 15 out. Dunghutti showing their intentions here, causing a bit of pain to the Tabulam player. He doesn't know where he is. He's got to play the
a bit of a head knock there.
He has. Almost played the ball the opposite way until he spun himself around. Dunghutti defending well here. Winston puts his hand up once again. Taken down just over the 30-metre line as they work it back to the open side left. Good try. Strong tackle, and the referee blows his whistle. That's what Dunghutti need in this field position. They need to reply smartly and quickly. And that defensive set of 6 was impressive. Get ready to pack the scrum. We can see
Brian Kelly's been a bit good contained here at the moment. There's been good defence on him, so they want to keep that up this half.
Who's the squad warming up in the background there?
There's the under-17s game here today, so the trial game between Cabbage Tree Island and too sure who they're playing against.
Before, so that match, the under-17 match, will be following the match you see as your screen as Dunghutti spill the ball, or is it being called raked? Stripped? What's the terminology they use these days? Raked or stripped?
Stripped, I think.
Yeah, they don't use raked anymore.
Someone's lining up for a charge here. I think it's Brian Kelly. Steaming on the way.
Oh, he is steaming on it. He means business here, that
Good
Kelly.
defence.
To see the centres coming in and taking a bit of that load off this big forward pack.
Good shot there from Tabulam.
Drives him back to the 9 metre mark. Move it right. Himself does.
Rich Roberts.
Right here, turning it around, cutting that angle. He's just dropped it over the line. The crowd goes up. Pats on the back by Tabulam. They know they dodged a bullet there. If they can keep defending like this, it is a 30-minute half, so we've got 21 minutes left to play. Fatigue's going to come into effect here, especially perhaps for the Dunghutti side who've just played another tough encounter against the Wall Street Warriors not that long ago.
A few boys having a few deep breaths there, so it looks pretty hot out there.
As we said, it's creeping up to 29 degrees here in Lismore this afternoon. Pencil's got his hat on. As Tane Robinson's going to feed the scrum and work it out to O'Connor. O'Connor's going to take the tackle. Once again, falling slightly in that tackle. Work it right, Tane does. Good chopping tackle, takes the legs out. Oh, big Grant Steves. Continue working right. Through the hands of Lanston. Lanston holds it, puts a fend on. Steps, he's still going, Lanston. He's got his arm close to forward. Just managed to give it flat. He's lost it in the contact with the ground.
Guy Lanston, he's been a bit of a handful, hasn't he, out there?
Certainly has. Handful, and then, yeah, just big, tall, strong. Got that big fend on him and just keeps putting his hand up for the ball on a bit of a roll. Dunghutti going to pack the scrum here. Feed it, see if they can. Oh, good run, just sneaking in behind the play the ball there is Chris Piper. Moving forward, good meterage gained here by Dunghutti, and Roberts offside. He's skipping, bobbing around. Don't know where he's going. Good tackle there, desperation tackle. Grabbing onto the arms and the shirts. Oh, here he goes. The big number 1 puts his foot out, does a big barrel roll in the tackle. Oh, he's got a cramp. I think his legs cramping up. Left. Thought he was going to pop through and put it over there. Dangerous here. They're right under the post at Dunghutti. It's got to be 4th tackle. Going left into the halfback's hand. Stands to look for support.
Last tackle here.
Wasn't there. Last tackle. Tane plays a ball. They're going out to the left. Right back up in the centre, off the boot.
Oh, just a little bobble there. They'll get another shot here, the Dunghutti Bundjalung team.
Just a knock-on being called by the assistant referee in the booth back here. And Dunghutti going to get another shot at it. As pocket referee apologies.
Doesn't miss much pencil, does he? He's onto it.
He certainly is. Years of experience, trained eyes, calling time off here. So our clock's not going to coincide exactly with the match clock. So just think of it as like rugby or soccer, where you'll have your penalty time. So the players get a bit of a reprieve here, or we make some interchanges. Looks like a bit of an injured Tabulam player.
Yeah, they've gone back here. Can't make changes at the scrum, so they're going back to pack the scrum.
I see. Dunghutti, play, moving right. He's strong, he's
good
big,
offload.
and Kelly gets
he
in for a
his
try.
way over.
Beautiful. I think he's been looking to do that all day, Big Tremaine Spry. He's big, tall, strong, fast.
He's been a handful, hasn't he, the fullback?
Certainly has. He managed to get one of those big arms free and over to Kelly.
Very strong.
And Brian goes over in the corner. It's going to be a pretty tough kick from right on the sideline here. So scores are locked at 4 apiece. With kick to come. Brett Kelly's going to try to convert this into a 2-point lead, which is quite vital, as the Turtle Divers did score the first try. So if scores remain locked at the 60-minute mark, it would give the victory to the Turtle Divers. As Brett winds this kick up.
Got a feeling it's not going to be locked up here. We've got plenty of time, so...
Oh, I reckon he can get this. I'm backing him in. It's going to go straight in. Have a look. Kelly, as he said, is taking his time. He's a right-footed kick.
Taking his time here. 2 points is very important.
Goes up, strikes it. Good.
Oh, he's put it
Straight
through.
over the black dot. Great kick there by Brett Kelly.
Takes the
Puts his
Dunghutti team to the lead now,
team
6-4.
in front by 2. Got a game on our hands. How are Tabulam going to respond? We're in second half. 15 minutes left to play. Low scoring match here. 2 good attacking and defending sides. For a spot in the grand final against
Kabui Connection.
Kabui Connection, who upset the Cabtree Island fellas this morning. Cabtree Island fellas. As they move the ball around off the kickoff dude. Dunghutti and bring it up to the 20-metre line. Slow to his feet. His big
Charge
strike.
there from Justin Shillington.
Shillington barrels over the 30-metre line. Upright.
Starting to get a bit of a roll on here, the Dunghutti team.
They are. Second win. Maybe some of those subs coming in and playing a part. Lift the spirits. A few high numbers. We've got a 23 rolling through now. Just working it back. Finding a few metres up in behind that ruck there. Off the toe. Just chases there. The ball's holding up in the in-goal area. They might just pin them back here. Eddie O'Connor unable to get himself out. Good kick chase there by Dunghutti. Perfect set of 6 really for them to pin them down. There's a few players with their hands on their knees now.
They're starting to look a bit tired now, aren't they?
This is where fitness is really gonna come into it.
They look a bit short on the bench here too, the Tabulam team.
That's what I'm thinking, Dunghutti. You got a really well-stocked bench there compared to there's 2 blokes on the bench. You can see 3.
3 blokes.
I think only 2 of them have got numbers on. 23, 14. Yeah, and there's another bloke perched up having a bit of a rest. So yeah, 3 on the bench as opposed to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 players on the bench.
Got his second win. He's charging hardy in the second half.
He is, and they're really attacking here. Dunghutti, Shillington, just as you say that, bops off someone and the ball just comes loose, and there's a bit of a wrestle on after the play. Break that up. Chris Piper didn't like something.
Good defence, Tabulam.
Referee calls time off here. Well, he's going to have a bit of a chat to the captains and players involved in that. There's been a bit of a niggle in there from Lanston. He's talking to his touchies. Slows time back on. Pencil takes over duties in there, and they're due to pack a scrum here. Sorry, it's not Pencil, it's Paul Ladder. Another referee, seasoned referee.
Paul Ladder's had a few games in the knockout too. He's played for the Turtle Divers a couple of times.
This is it to O'Connor, gets up over the 10-metre line. Get back in, good offload. Struggles to get 2 minutes, 23 on 23. Tackled. O'Connor passes out a dummy half. Tabulam looks like they're a bit stuck down here now. Big bruising defence there by Dunghutti, pushing back 5 metres. Not much of a gain at this set of 6 so far. Lance steps up, takes charge, just as we're saying that. And then, good run there by Daniel Ross. Tried to get an offload and it's just gone to ground. Score remains at 4 points to 6. Dunghutti just completing that conversion to put them ahead. Just on 10 minutes left to play in this match for a place in the grand final this afternoon.
Players are starting to tire now as the games go on here and we get to the later stages and the clock gets longer.
Scrum's packed. Dunghutti work it to the right. At the centre. Spry out of dummy half. No, this is Spry now, sorry, with the ball. Tries to fend. Not getting anywhere. Brought down right on the 40-metre line. They work it left. Richard Roberts takes the tackle. 30 metres out. Dunghutti seem to have a bit of the momentum shift here. Piper runs hard, tackled. Good little dart from dummy half Kelly. He's close, Kelly, but he's going to be brought down right before the try line. Struggling to get up. There's no one on him. He's still fidgeting about. Kelly plays a ball. The big number 10 puts it down. Well-deserved try there, Jaya Breckenridge, and it just puts them 10 points to 4 with a pretty easy kick to come. If Brett Kelly can kick him from the sideline, he should be able to slot this one straight over, which will put him a good converted try ahead. So, but the Turtle Divers got the first try, correct?
Yeah. They went over first.
So there is still time. If Turtle Divers do get a converted try, assuming that Kelly kicks this, they will still win the game. So still only
like they're starting to tire a bit, the Turtle Divers. We just mentioned before we had a look at their bench and they're down on a few troops.
The Turtle Divers would have to swing the momentum of this game in their favour if they were to put another try on here in the last 6 minutes. But never say never.
Never say never, especially the Turtle Divers. They know how to find a way to the try line.
And 30 seconds ago.
Brett Kelly takes one of the easier kicks of the tournament. 2 flags go up, easy as you want it. 12 points to 4. Turtle Divers, 1 converted try down from winning the game. A draw would be enough for them to get them through to the grand final.
I think they might be still behind. It's 12-4 here at the moment.
Dunghutti Bunjalung 12.
Oh, sorry.
Tabulam
I'm incorrect.
4.
So they need to score twice, which could be tricky. Yeah, you're right, so it's more than a converted try. So Dunghutti in a very dominant position here. You were on the field, obviously, for the game against Kabui Connection. Do you think Dunghutti can, they'll put it to them?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be a good, tough game. Kabui got the luck of the draw and gone straight through to the grand final. So the Bunjalung's played 2 games already. This is their 2nd game. So if they get through here, they'll be a little bit tired. So anything can happen in the final. It goes up to 40 minutes a half. So
Oh, wow.
there'll be some tired and sore bodies come grand final time.
It's tough competition, isn't it? Play that much
Mate,
football.
the longer you go on, the longer the time goes. So
Oh, brutal, isn't it?
very brutal. Got a mistake here from the Dunghutti team, so gives Tabulam another opportunity. We're looking for Guy Lanston here. He's been the go-to man today, so we're looking to get the ball in his hands as much as they can.
Scrunsfed goes blindside, quick one, kicks himself. He might be there. He's got the speed. He picks it up,
Work there
and he's
from the
fallen
halfback,
short.
Kane Robinson.
Quick play the ball here. Push his own player down the go right. Looking good. Spins, just falls short. He's still got tackles up their sleeve here, Tabulam. They need to quick play the balls. Move it right. Charges, comes in on the angle. Bumbles around. Still short. 2 tackles to go. 3rd tackle. Kick goes up early.
From the
They're
big
looking for
front
someone to
row.
leap. The guy likes it. They're in.
Yes.
And
Try time, it looks like. Oh, what do we got here?
he's claiming a try. He was the first try scorer of the day. Hurt his arm or his elbow in the. He's hurt it bad. It looks the way he's clasped here. He was
Yep,
doing it.
he's given a try.
3 minutes 15 to go.
I believe that was the front row that put that kick across too.
It was, yeah.
Daniel Ross, is it?
Came out of nowhere. It is Daniel Ross, the number 10.
Front row is doing all the kicking this weekend.
They are. They're the workhorses, aren't they? So now, what do they do here? You obviously try to get this, but they've only got 3 minutes to go.
Yeah,
so
I'll be
doesn't want
taking this as quick as possible.
Exactly. Take this quick as possible, and then if you get it, see if you can milk a penalty, take the 2. You really got to score a try.
They need to score again, so I'll be taking this as quick as possible.
Connor's lining up. Missed his earlier kick. Can he redeem himself here? Quicker preparation. It looks low and long, but just once again wave short. So a 4-pointer in the last 3 minutes here would do it for the Turtle Divers. They're going to get the ball back here.
Dunghutti team just walking it up here, trying to kill a bit of
No
time.
rush. They are in. Dunghutti get ready to kick off here. Tabulam, big high kick, lots of hang time. Manages to bounce just in front, and there's a bit of a fumble there by Tabulam, and you can see by the body language lying on the ball that
Unlucky there
he
for
knows
Tabulam.
that was a big mistake and a let off somewhat for Dunghutti, who are going to try to milk these last 2 minutes.
They can score here, might put this.
I think
Game to
it'd
bed.
put it to bed if they could get some points here. They might not even need to, just slow it down. As the ball comes out of the back of the scrum, Dunghutti are working it wide. He makes a break there. It's Kaylin O'Connor. Oh, sorry, I have the 25 and too easy right in the corner for Conrad Gardner, and that's gonna
seal the game for
That's going to seal the
Dunghutti.
game and take them into the grand final against a Coverweek Connection, which is going to be taking place this afternoon at approximately 2:30 p.m. this afternoon. Come down if you can still make a great carnival atmosphere here at the Lismore Aboriginal Rugby League Knockout Carnival. Kids free, seniors free. The rest of you cough up $10. Plenty of food and
$6 today, even cheaper. So
is it $6?
$6.
Oh, get in.
Get in. Beautiful Sunday down here.
Chump change.
Plenty of meat pies.
I'm yet to have lunch. Looking around.
We might have to sneak off after this, eh?
So, kick to come. It's already sealed. Probably just going to wind down the clock here for Dunghutti to take it into the grand final. It's not going to rush here, so it's not Kelly kicking. Kelly's going to take a bit of a break. And this is going to be Stephen Blair to take the kick. It's about 12 metres in from the touch. As just we hear the final siren go off, the ball boys celebrating. And the kick goes up and over, and the flags are waved away, but it does not matter because the Dunghutti Bundjalung brothers defeat the Tabulam Turtle Divers 16-8 right on the 30th minute in the second half, and they then go up against
the Coverweek Connection.
Coverweek Connection.
Looking forward to that game. Should be a
Les
cracker.
Robert knows well. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up, we have the under-17s, Yambaroos versus Cabbage Tree Island. Stay tuned. And then following that, we have the ladies' grand final, followed by the Disability League match of Gold Coast Titans and the Northern United Invitational.
Looking forward to that game too. It should be a good game, that one.
Certainly will. And then we have the big show at approximately 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon.
All right, let's go for meat pies.
Let's go for meat pies. See you around, mate.